Good job. Good morning, guys. So Marcus and I are both up for the day. I wanted to read my Bible before he woke up, but he woke up like 2 minutes after me. I went ahead and read my Bible anyways, with him just kind of playing around me. Even with Marcus there, I think the Lord understands and that he will still meet me and cover that, even if Marcus is awake and running around and handing me stuff. I think it can still be a special time, and to be honest, it hasn't happened for a few days. Sometimes life is just like that, and I wanted to be really honest and share that with you because I'm sure a lot of you mamas struggle with that as well. The other day, sitting down after it had been a while and just praying that God would still meet me even though I only had a few moments, and just feeling kind of guilty that I was expecting something when I really haven't made the time or effort to put into it. And I just remember the thought coming to me that he understands. You're so cute! He understands when little kiddos wake up and you can't spend 15 minutes praying and you decide to hit the snooze button, and he doesn't. And he is still just a loving father who is just waiting there for you, and he doesn't condemn you. And that word just kind of took the pressure off of me, and just made me feel more grateful that he's such a loving father. Pregnancy hormones. and to me that's amazing. And aw, baby. So anyways, that was the world's longest intro, but I really wanted to share that with you guys because I know that as a mom, quiet time becomes so much harder, and I just didn't want to paint an unreal picture that it is something that I come around to easily. Just so cute this morning. You are so cute. Yeah. And yeah, we will get back to you after we are ready for the day. So I just got out of the shower. Usually I take one while Marcus is napping, but I decided to take one a little earlier because today we have something really fun planned. We're gonna go to a local farm and pet all the animals and eat some lunch with my friend Kelly and her son Caleb. And so I turned on VeggieTales and left Marcus out here playing while I took a quick shower. That worked for about halfway through my shower, and then he came into the bathroom and was throwing toys and just generally everything he could get his hands on into the shower with me, and then started crying to get into the tub. So I ended up giving him a bath afterwards too because it was about time anyways. So he has all nicely combed hair and he is squeaky clean too. Halfway through, well, I'm almost done with my makeup, and Marcus is getting really tired. He actually really loves this baby swing. He's in it all the time. Anyways, he's getting really sleepy. I was hoping he'd last a little longer, but we're gonna read a book. He is so into books right now, and I just really quick want to show you the new ones he got because they're so much fun. Marky Hughes ready for story time. My friend Kristen sent Marcus some books. I'm just gonna pile them out really quick. Yeah, you like your new books, huh? Oh, do you want to read that one? So, okay, we'll read that one. So my friend Kristen sent us some books, and Marcus loves them. They're all Usborne books, and they're actually really cool. That one, as you can see, he was slipping and sliding it. Aw, he's doing so well with it right now. That's so cute. Anyways, that one's Baby's Very First Slide and See Zoo. And this one is also one he loves. That's Not My Monkey. There's a ton of this series, and it's not just monkeys. There's like puppies and just tons of different animals, and you can touch. This one has smooth feet, this one has hairy eyebrows, and he really loves touching and feeling all of the different textures. This one is really fun, and I think it would be a really great diaper bag book because there's just so many mix and match. But these are just really fun because there's so much to see and so many different options on a book like this. Okay, we will read this book, honey. No need to throw it at mommy. He's like, turn the camera off. Okay, mommy is almost done talking about your books. Anyways, the one he's stepping on is a great one. It's called Things That Go, and it's just all about different words and stuff. This one All the other ones are board books. This one is a thicker page, which is great. And this one is one that we'll definitely have to save for later, but I wanted to show you guys it because it's really, really cool. This one is really cool because it has see-through pages. So as you turn the page, do you see that? Like, you can see the baby in the mama's tummy from the other page. And I think as he gets older, he's really going to get a kick out of that one. That one, you can see the kids' skeletons. And just all the pages are really fun like that. Marcus, I really need to read his story. Marcus, that one? Yeah? Marcus is down for a nap now, but I will link these all down below. Especially these two, the slip and slide one and the touchy-feely one. I think those are his two favorites. Okay, so I've reheated my tea and I just wanted to sit down and have a chat with you guys as if we were two friends sitting down and just talking about life together. And honestly, earlier on, this would have been something that was really hard to talk about it. I mean, in the beginning, I didn't want to talk about it to anybody because it's just a hard topic. As you guys know, by the title, my husband got laid off from his job. And I knew I wanted to make a video about this because obviously you guys would notice if we had moved or something like that had happened. So yeah, I wanted to just talk about it and share what we are going through with you guys, because I know that there must be other people out there who can relate and who have been through this and understand, or who are about to go through this, or you just never know. And I think that is something that can encourage other people as well. So I think it was about 10 days ago, my husband out of nowhere came home from work. Actually, I was on a walk with Marcus and I checked the mail at the clubhouse and came out of the gate of the pool area, and this man said, "Oh, let me get that for you." And I looked up and it was my husband, and I was so shocked because he's never home that early. He just kind of hit me with the news that he had gotten laid off from his job. And really quick, I want to interject that Daniel worked for our church that we go to, and we completely understand why he got laid off. It was for financial reasons, and we still go to church there, we still love the people there, and he still wants to volunteer and all that. So I just don't want to give off the impression that there's any bitterness on our part, because there's not. Anyways, back to the story. So he just kind of hit me with it, and I just remember just kind of feeling shocked, but at the same time feeling God's peace, and just a lot of peace. And I'm getting emotional because this really has been just an experience where we've really felt God's hand taking care of us. And let me go get a tissue. Okay, maybe I should have talked about this before I put on my makeup. But anyways, I just remember feeling great shock, but also complete peace and hope, and just kind of almost an excitement for a new future, which is crazy. But also, like, I was about to cry every second. So I was already on a walk with Marcus, so we just kind of walked around and talked about it and everything, and communicated like how we were feeling. And although it was like, just, you know, it was like the floor got ripped out underneath us, we still felt like this overwhelming sense of peace and like, this is gonna be okay. And we just got home and just finished out the rest of the day. And then after the initial shock wore off, though, the next few days were really hard at times. I never doubted like my trust in God. Like, I knew that he was holding us in the palm of his hand, and that he was in control of this whole situation, and that it was not so much that his employer laid him off, but that God was at work. And but I'm not gonna lie, there were times when it would really hit me that we have no job, I'm pregnant, what are we gonna do, how are we gonna pay the rent, you know, all these feelings would just come flooding in. So there was a consistent trust in God, but just emotions like this. Sometimes there was peace and hope, and sometimes it was just overcome with uncertainty and just kind of a sadness, really. And all along, Daniel's always, it's been his dream to restore mobile homes and just flip them and get into real estate and stuff. And so he thought that maybe this was his opportunity to do so. And as a pregnant wife, just knowing that he lost his job and wants to start on a new business venture is really scary. But again, like, just knowing God is in control was huge during this time. Hey guys, so it's a couple days later and I'm just editing that footage, and while I had been filming, my camera battery had died and I can't open some of that footage, so I'm just gonna record again part of the story and fill you guys in on what I was talking about. We were looking at our finances and seeing how long we could last without a job, and then also looking on Craigslist at job opportunities, and he was looking at landscaping because he's done some of that, and then also jobs as truck drivers because Daniel has a CDL license now. I think it was just 2 days later that Daniel got an email from his previous employer that someone had emailed him looking for a CDL driver, which was kind of like, what? Like, that's crazy because that's exactly what we were looking for, and they needed someone to start immediately. So Daniel got the information, he called the guy, he got an interview, and he said it went really well. He found out that there was another guy who was also applying for the job who had an interview the next morning, and that they would call him back after that to let us know if he got the job or not. So we just felt so hopeful and just so sure that God had sent him this job. Basically, we were saved from what we were going through. But that night, I just remembered the thought entering my head, what if this isn't God's plan? What if Daniel doesn't get this job and it's just a test? My first impulse was thinking, well, that would be really mean of God. But then I quickly brought myself back and knew that no, God knows what he's doing, and if Daniel didn't get the job, God still knows what's best for our family. So the next morning we went grocery shopping together, and while we were in the car we got the phone call, and the guy had said basically that they had in fact gone with the other guy, and but that they really liked Daniel and they thought he was qualified for the job too. So there was another opening in Hillsborough, which is quite far away from where we live, but that he thought Daniel should go and interview for that job. After he got off the phone, we talked about it and we thought, you know, that's just kind of out of the way for us, and we probably wouldn't do something like that. And we went into the store grocery shopping, and I just remember seeing how hard it was on Daniel, and I was trying to keep a brave face because I didn't want to make it worse for him as well. But we were just both feeling really down at that point. And I think that's as far as I got into in the story, so I will just switch back to the original footage. So when we got back the car, I just said, Daniel, maybe that guy is going to not be able to take the job, or he got a better job offer, and the guy's gonna call you back and offer you the job. And I was like, you never know what God can do, which sounds kind of crazy of a thing to say. Anyways, we pulled up to Costco, and the phone started ringing again, and it was Chris from the CDL job, and he said, hey, the driver I currently have lives in Hillsborough. He wants that job. Would you want to come work for me? And so I'm just listening to this conversation, just floored. And Daniel accepted the job, and I just remember when he hung up, I just started crying that God provided for us in that amazing way. And just to kind of see the behind the scenes like that, where God rearranged that situation to give us a job like that. So Daniel's first day was yesterday morning, and he likes his new job so far. And the cool thing about it is that he gets off at 2:30 in the afternoon, but also he wants to use that time in the afternoon to start building that mobile home business, which just everything just seems to have fallen into place. And it's just amazing that God brought us through all those ups and downs. I'm really happy that I didn't get around to filming this video earlier, because I can share this completed story now with the happy ending. And yeah, I'm just overwhelmed with how faithful God was to our family. So I'm just going to finish drinking my tea. I hope you guys enjoyed our little chat, and I will just get back with you guys when Marcus wakes up and we're headed out to pet the farm animals. quickly film my lunch before I eat the rest of it. We're having a bacon cheddar melt. No, a bacon cheddar apple melt sandwich, and it's really, really yummy. Marcus is stuffing his mouth with it. And then there's a cookie and some sun chips, and we may just have a cinnamon roll that we're hiding for dessert. Okay, so we're here at Fur Point Farms with the kiddos, and we parked our strollers back there. We're just letting the kiddos roam free, and they are just having so much fun. Marcus is so much more excited this time. It's kind of fun. Marcus, do you like that? Can you look at mommy? Oh, okay, I'll go on this side. Yeah, they're donkeys. I don't know if they appreciate you screaming at them though. Don't hit them, Marcus. Oh, look, here's Caleb. Oh, are you getting some food, Caleb? Well, it's fun now that he's more into these animals. Don't pull on it, honey. He just grabbed it by the hair and pulled it to the fence. Here, Caleb. Marcus, honey, don't pull the hair. Sorry, little donkey. Oh, they're so cute. This is Shrek and Fiona.
Feed the donkey.
I think Caleb gets it. I don't know if Marcus does.
Oh my word.
Oh wow, that's awesome. It's a goat. Yeah. Oh my goodness, look at it. Marcus, you are fearless. Yeah, let's not do that, honey. We don't know how he's gonna act. Yeah, the goats are nice. You can pet the goats. And he's already off. This guy is fearless. Yeah. So this is just a really great place because it's a wide open space, and Marcus is just having a blast roaming wherever he wants to, and the animals are super friendly. I just love how excited he is getting about everything. So Marcus and Caleb are going to go into the nut house. There we go. He's having trouble walking. Kelly and Caleb went on their way home, but Marcus and I are still here because our car wouldn't start. I think it might be the battery or something, but Daniel will be here in less than 5 minutes and probably just give us a jump start. If it's the battery, I hope that's all it is. So we are finally back. That was a really long trip. Daniel came to our rescue, and he was so sweet and brought me a pumpkin spice latte, or frappuccino, which was delicious, and I was really hot and tired. So it was really welcome. Anyways, my car is still not starting. We had to leave it there, which we'll figure it out tomorrow. But the lady inside was so nice. She said, you can leave it here or I'll call AAA for you. And she would offer to use her own AAA card. And she brought us out some waters and everything, and she was just so sweet. So we'll have to just figure out the whole car thing tomorrow. But really quick, I wanted to do an outfit of the day because I really love this top that romwe.com sent me. And it has like this floral applique, and it's kind of like this fabric that's like it reminds me of scrubs, but it's really comfortable. It has like the ruffle sleeves, and it's just so cute on. And it is not maternity, but it totally works. I do all my shopping that way right now. And I just wearing it with my American Eagle light wash jeans, and then my Steve Madden sandals that you guys saw. I think I bought these in my last day in the life. They are from Nordstrom Rack. And Romwe also sent me this hoodie, which I think is really fun for fall. So I'll just link this and the top I'm wearing down in the description box below if any of you want to check them out. And this little guy was a champ when we were stranded. Huh, honey, you were so good, weren't you? Are you glad to be home? Anyway, so I'm just kind of tired from that whole ordeal. We had a great time, but it still was a long day. This is Dad. I'm writing myself. Yeah, good job! So I think I'm just going to end the vlog here because we're all just kind of winding down. So I'm just going to call it a night. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done that. I upload videos on Mondays and Fridays on motherhood, lifestyle, and sometimes bonus beauty videos. So yeah, please subscribe and become part of our YouTube family. I hope you enjoyed watching part of our day and hope that you guys had a good one as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.